Let's go to another part of the country where Labour need to be doing well in order to win some of the parliamentary seats, and that is to our colleague Joshua Nevitt, who's a reporter in Nuneaton. Hello to you, Joshua. Labour have been gaining seats there, up 7 so far, I hear.
That's right. Well, it's actually on a knife edge at the moment. Labour have been gaining seats. They went to an all-time low of 5 councillors after the last set of elections in 2022. But it's actually neck and neck at the moment with 11 councillors all. So it's really on a knife edge here with over half of the results declared. And Labour did have really high hopes of winning back this council. For decades, Labour had been in control since its creation, since 1974. Labour had been in control for 40 years across its entire lifespan. So there was high hopes, given the national mood, given what we've seen in terms of local issues here, there was hopes that Labour will be able to win it back. But it seems that there's a bit of a tight race at the moment in some of those key marginal wards.
Well, that is interesting. Joshua, stay with us for a moment, because I'm just going to show our viewers and our guests here the West Midlands, because we've talked an awful lot about what we call the former Red Wall Labour heartlands in areas like the North East. But the West Midlands is one of those parts of the country where Labour need to have a strong showing. We can see councillors here. The number for Labour, they're on 51, up 23. Looks like an almost direct swap here with Conservative councillors who are on 32, down 23. Now, we are going to get the result of the West Midlands mayoralty, but sadly not this afternoon. We probably won't hear it till tomorrow. And that will be a critical result because, a little bit like in the North East, the Labour Party is advancing well in terms of Hartlepool, but it didn't get the mayoralty. Let's see what happens when it comes to the West Midlands. Joshua, if you're still there, I don't know if you are, I don't know when you think we will get those final results from where you are.
I think we're expecting the results fairly shortly. As I speak, I'm hearing a key result being announced. So the deputy leader of the Tory party here, Claire Golby, her seat was really close. The initial result was actually that she'd lost her seat by 6 votes, and there was actually a recount ongoing. That's currently being announced as we speak. So Labour seems to be the more happy of the two camps there.
Yes. Yes, lots of celebrations there by what looked like Labour supporters hugging each other. So does that change what's happening in Nuneaton, Joshua?
I think we'll have to wait and see to take stock of that result. But It was definitely a close one in Arbury. As I said, there was a recount there. So we'll have to kind of see what the final result was. But I think looking at the bigger picture here, as we go towards the final result, I think Labour would be hoping to take back control of this council. I mean, will be a prize going into the next general election for Keir Starmer. I mean, Nuneaton has been seen historically as a bellwether seat.
Yes.
Historically, it's voted with whoever the winning party is in the general election.
All right.
And I think Marcus Jones was a bit nervous today when I spoke to him earlier about what may come in the future.
All right, Joshua Nevitt there in Nuneaton, and it looks like a pretty tight race in terms of the council. We'll come back to you when the final result is announced.